Good evening and welcome to City News. Ontarians will be heading to the polls. Sources confirmed to City News that Premier Doug Ford will call a provincial election next Wednesday, a move which could mean voters will be casting their ballots at the end of next month. Premier Doug Ford had a cryptic message again Thursday, saying stay tuned when asked about an early election. And now, after months of speculation, Ontarians will be heading to the polls in a matter of weeks. One major issue hanging over the election is the ongoing trade tension with the U.S. Premier Ford has voiced serious concerns about U.S. President Donald Trump's threat of a 25% tariff on Canadian imports, which could have significant economic consequences. Sources tell City News the Premier's decision to call an election is part of a direct response to Trump's continued threats.
Nothing is stronger for the people of Ontario than a mandate until I can go and deliver on these commitments.
Ford has been working behind the scenes to navigate these issues, and it's scheduled to attend high-level meetings with U.S. lawmakers in just a matter of weeks. But with the election likely to be called next Wednesday, that could put the provincial government on pause, meaning Ford's role could shift. When asked how he'd manage international negotiations while in the midst of an election campaign, Ford gave this response.
We can call back cabinet at any time, and I'm going to continue being the chair of COF. I'll be in Washington as well on the 11th and 12th, going back on the 20th to make sure we set our case for Canada and Ontario, what we expect during the negotiations.
A second trip on February 20th is new on the agenda for the U.S. National Governors Association meeting. This latest update comes after the Premier scheduled a super caucus meeting with all progressive conservative MPPs this Saturday. The Premier is also planning a province-wide tour to rally for a new mandate, something he says he needs to ensure Ontario's voice is heard on the national stage.
And isn't it great? I'll have the opportunity, which I do already, but meet every single person in Ontario, every jurisdiction, all 124 ridings, to hear what they have to say. That's the most important group of people, and hopefully we'll have a strong mandate moving in on negotiations.
Opposition NDP leader Merritt Stiles says Ford's plans for an early election is just an excuse to go to the polls when people aren't paying attention. Ontarians will be heading to the polls on February 27th.